Hello! In this video I'm opening Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition, this limited one print, one time release of the Robinson Crusoe Special Edition. Let's look what's inside this amazing big box. It's heavy. And sound effect, and we are here. Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition. Of course, it opens with the rulebook. This rulebook is after all these years. The game was released initially in 2012. The rulebook is really amazing. Lots of edits, lots of corrections. I think you can have a really good flow. Then we have stickers for the action pounds. The game comes with the miniatures, which you will see in a moment, but along with the miniatures we also have a wooden pounds for you to option. So you can play with miniatures or with the wooden pounds. For wooden pounds we have stickers. We have scenarios. The game is scenario driven. It has 6 scenarios, and actually it has also additional 7 that was added later in the editions. The first edition has only 6. We have a castaways. You are on the deserted island. You need to survive till the ship will go around the shores, and you need to build a wooden pile and fire it up to give them a sign that you are here. Besides castaways, we have a casted island. There is a mysterious fog around the island, and you need to build the crosses and do exorcism and pull this fog away and survive. We have Jenny needs help, one of my absolutely favorite scenarios. We have a lady being stuck on the rock on the few miles from the shore. You need to build a raft, swim there, bring her home, bring her to the island, and then escape from the island. Amazing scenario, absolutely love it. Then we have a volcano island, and this is my favorite scenario of the all. You are Indiana Jones, you are checking temples, and you are going to the ancient caves and getting treasures. And meanwhile, volcano island, volcano is erupting and destroying the island, and different tiles are just being destroyed, and you have to run and escape and get treasures. I absolutely love it. Last year, 2024, I ran this scenario as a charity action at one of the convention, and we had a blast. Cannibal Island, yes, the title says it all. You are on the Cannibal Island, you figure out they want to eat you, and you need to arm, build weapons, and just fight them. This is a very difficult scenario. Many fans in the internet says that it is impossible to win. I was trying to show them on the internet that you can win. I recorded a couple of gameplays you can find somewhere on YouTube. How to win the game, I never did it. I lost every single time. And Family Robinson is a long scenario, calm scenario. You have kids, you have the whole family, you have to build your food production, you need to build your camp, you are just slowly building the whole infrastructure. Brilliant scenario without hardcore things happening in it. And then we have the King Kong scenario that I designed after the release of the game. Love it, absolutely love it. You are in the film crew, you need to create a movie with the King Kong, and of course King Kong is getting crazy, he wants to kill you, he's kidnapping part of the crew. Lots of things happening, very thematic, amazing scenario. With actually my photograph here on the sheet, you can see little Ignace over here. This is 7 scenarios. Then we have an introductory campaign guide. So this special edition has this special tutorial how to play in the form of the campaign. So here we have a couple of pages explaining the base rules of the game. And then we have this book of scenarios that teaches you step by step how to play the game. So we have the scenario 1, Welcome to Tamatoa. It was designed by Janaki Janka, by the way. And you learn how to explore the island, and then you learn how to build the inventions, how to build the items in the scenario, which way to the wind blows, and then looking for the answers, and you learn how to go to the treasures and dig different temples and caves. And then the last one, a lot of fog, and you learn the rest of the rules. So in this 4 scenario campaign, you will learn most of the rules in this pleasant and nice way, and have some adventures. Then we have, of course, tokens, lots of tokens. What you will find on this token. So on this token sheet, of course, island tiles. This is what you are going to explore on the island, and markers for the morale, markers for the wounds, markers for the numbers on the island, basic tiles. Here we have discovery tiles, things that you can discover on the island, first player marker, adventure tokens that are put on the adventure decks, lots of modifiers tokens for different various effects of the cards, and 2 more island tiles. So this is how much of the cardboard we have in the game. And let's talk miniatures. So the game comes with the miniatures, and this was part of the crowdfunding campaign. So for each character in the game, carpenter, explorer, soldier, and cook, we have miniatures. We have miniatures for a woman cook and for man cook, for a woman soldier and for the man soldier. So you have altogether 4 different characters, and you have, for each of the characters, have 2 different versions of the miniatures. On top of that, we have the Little Friday, we have Little Dog for the solo variant. Miniatures designed by the team at the Awakened Realms, the best in the industry. Like, these miniatures absolutely look stunning. Number of photos I saw in the internet were painted by professional painters. It looks absolutely amazing. So miniatures, love it. Then we have a board, of course. The board for the game. Let me just open it very quickly. I almost did it right. So this is brilliant design of the board. I was very proud when we got the final version. Here in this part of the board, you are going to explore the island and put the island tiles. Here on this part of the board, you are going to have your inventions. You are going to build new tools and new items. Here on this part of the board, you are going to build your camp, and you will have your shelter, you have your roof, you will have your palisade. So this is building part of the board, this is exploring part of the board, and here below we have all the camps set up for different adventures during building, adventures during gathering resources, adventures during exploring actions, and you have also different things like cleaning the camp or just resting and healing. The board makes perfect sense when you play the game. You go from one point to another point every single round. Beautiful design. Players 8 with all the icons and information on how to play the game in short words. And then we have, as I mentioned, characters. We have explorer, we have soldier, we have cook, and we have carpenter. 4 different characters. Each character comes with the dedicated abilities. Each character has different 4 abilities. They have a health track. Each character has a different health track, and each character has a different invention that they can build. For instance, carpenter can build a snare, and the cook can build the fireplace, and soldier can build a spear, etc, etc. 4 different characters to play the game. Then we have insert for all the wooden pieces and tokens to organize them. And let me just grab this baby and show you what's next in this box. Lots of wooden pieces. As I told you, you can play with the miniatures, and this is the preferred way, but if you prefer, you can also play with the wooden pieces as it was in the first edition of the game. So we have both options for you. Lots of wooden pieces here. We have a dice. These are these dice that people are cursing in the internet, complaining that they are being killed by the game again. So we have the famous weather dice for the autumn season, for the winter season, and for the hungry animals. So you have 3 dice. Each of these dice is just being terrible when you roll them, only bad results. We have explore dice. When you do explore action and have some adventures, you will roll these dice. So we have a gather action dice. So when you gather resources, you will roll these dice. And we have a build action, and when you are doing a building action, you will roll these dice. Each die has a different statistic, different probability on them, so things will happen differently on each of these dice. Then we have wooden resources. In this game we have a couple of basic resources. Let me just grab them here and show you. We have a wood to build stuff, we have a fur to build stuff, we have a banana to eat stuff, and we have this bread for eating, that it will be not rotting in the night phase. So we have altogether 4 different resources that you can use to manage your game. And then we have a ton of cards. So I will just go very quickly through them. So here, for the solo variant, counts for the dog and counts for the Friday. These are the 2 characters that can play with you if you play solo. And then we have decks of adventures. The green deck is adventures when you explore. The gray deck is adventures when you gather resources. and the brown deck is adventures that you can have when you build stuff. Then, more of it. Blue cards are starting events. When you start the game, when you set up the game, you have one of the starting events. These are the only good cards in the game. These are the only things that will happen that are good for you. Then all the troubles, all the problems. And then we have a lots of different events. In each game you use as many events, as many rounds the scenario has. So for instance, in the Castaway scenario, you will draw 12 of these cards, and the rest will be for other game of Robinson Crusoe. So the replayability here is insane. More events, and now more adventures for the exploration. And here is a treasure deck. Treasure deck is a deck that we use each time we are exploring the caves, the temples, the old huts, and all different mystery things. And in this deck you can find either the monster, either the treasure, either a trap. So this deck has 30% of treasures, 30% of monsters, and 30% of traps. And when you go to this old ancient temple, everything can happen. Let me just check what happened here. Helmet, you just found the old helmet, rusty and damaged, but still usable conquistador helmet. Or here, old rifle, you find the old rifle and some gunpowder. And here, ceremonial bowl, an artifact of the ancient tribe. And here, furious tiger, it grows, fangs glistening, then all of a sudden it springs you from the third. And blowgun, you feel a light prick as the dart penetrates your skin. So yeah, this is when you play like Indiana Jones, discovering different old temples and have some fun with that. And here we have a deck, it says caution, tutorial deck, so do not shuffle it. This is the deck that you can use in later games, but first time you open it, you will use it in this how to play campaign. So I told you Joanna Kijanka designed a special campaign for you to learn how to play the game, and she pre-constructed the events and the adventures for you, so you can slowly learn how the game works. In this deck, for this tutorial campaign, you will find some treasures, you will find some green adventures, gray adventures, brown adventures, and events and starting events. So this is all prepared for you for your first game, and then you will shuffle it in the regular decks. But there is more, obviously, because Robinson Crusoe has an infinite replayability, and there is so many cards in it, and so many effects and so many things that you can build and have fun with. Small deck is not adventures, not events. Small deck is the things that you can build and things that you can hunt. So first of all, this is the count for the managing number of players in the moral phase, but here we have a different beast. If you do a hunt action, you have to have a tracks of the beast, and if you have a tracks of the beast, you can draw the card and try to hunt it, and we will have a fox, we will have alligator, bear, birds, boa, wild dog, cheetah, etc, etc. Many different beasts that you can hunt. If you hunt the beast and if you kill it, you will get the fur, you will get the food, you will get the maybe some additional treasures, things will happen. Then we have a starting treasure deck. So if you are castaway on the island, you are on the beach, tired but survived, happy, and you check your pockets, what you have left after this adventure, and you draw one of these adventure starting cards: flask of the rum, pistol, pipe and tobacco, biscuits, empty bottle, or storm glass. So this is various setup items for you. And then the rest of these cards, all this deck, are inventions. Oh sorry, here we have a Bible in this deck. And then we have all these different inventions that you can build playing the game. Once again, a huge replayability. This is a technology tree for the game. So you can build a shovel, you can build a map, you can build a medicine, you can build a dam, you can build a rope, boat, cellar, raft, basket, bed, bricks, fire, knife, spear, shortcut, snare, fireplace, coral, shield, bow, pit, sling, wall, diary, belt, moat, lantern, furnace, drums. Thankfully, in each game you draw a couple of these cards, not all of them, and this will create for you technology tree for this particular game. And using these inventions, you will improve your shelter, improve your life, improve your being at the island. There are lots of things in the box, and this is one of the best adventure games out there. I absolutely love it. I'm very proud of this game. 7 different scenarios, hundreds of cards with different adventures, very smart design. I hope you will try it and you will have a blast with this game. Robinson Crusoe limited print run, a limited edition, collector's edition. Have fun. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe, because on this very channel we release videos at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, and there will be a lot of content for Robinson Crusoe in upcoming weeks. So subscribe to stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being awesome. Take care. Bye bye.